Flame. 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 flame, 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 flame,
ready?
Create a post trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the VPG Esports Premier. Not too sure what's going on with the banner here, so I'm just going to go ahead and drag that down over my face really quickly. Welcome to the stream, hopefully everybody is doing well, and welcome to another fantastic week of pro clubs and esports action here at the VPG Esports Premier. My name is George Overton, and we will be getting underway with the first game of the day very shortly, which will be Humble versus PMI Esports. Should be a banger. Italy versus Spain. There's lots of things to go over today, so we've got plenty of time to break it down, so that is very good. Before we get into the first game of the evening, let's have a look at the two sides that will be in action in the first game of the day. So, who do we have? Be Humble versus PMI Esports. Italy versus Spain. Going over Be Humble first, we've got Luracrum in goal with Afro Gaz, Valley Idol, and Lighty in the centre-back roles. Right mid is going to be Pesiano with Pegas and Luracrum, or Loria CM in the CDM positions. Juro, or Ju29 row, I'm just going to call him Juro, at the left mid role, with Anu at cam, with Mr. Impatia in the striker position, with Papinho. PMI Esports on the other side of things, the Spanish side. Goku in goal, Morel, Valdi and Alvarez at the centre-back positions. Antonio and Kristitos at the CDM positions. Zako and Bausan in the left and right mid positions. Bazan in cam. And Kareem and Danny in the striking positions for the Spanish side. Two very strong teams. Let's see how they're going on in the league table as it stands. So, let's see where we are standing after our second week of Esports Premier action. After our first week. 7 games, or 8 games played for some teams. And Thunder AUK currently sitting on top with 7 games played. They've got a game in hand over everybody below them on 16 points. A win tonight could put them potentially 6 points clear at the top of the table. 5 wins, 2 draws, 0 losses for the French side. And the only other team to have 0 losses in the league is also a French side in Marcio, who also have a game in hand. So if they use that game in hand well, they could overtake PMI Esports. Well, they would overtake PMI Esports. And it would be the 2 French sides at the top of the table. In second and third, on joint points, we do have PMI and Fenerbache. Just the 1 goal separating them. Poise in 4th with 15. Marcio 15 points. Real Sociedad on 14 points. SAF Prolific dropped down the table a little bit since we last saw them. Down to 7th. But they will not be too worried because, it's very tight at the top of the table at the moment. Team Capri Caroless also on 13 points. And Noctem also joining on that goal tally. We've got PT Rangers, Overfrag, Lieria, Flow Up currently sitting on 12 points in 8th. Early doors in the season, so they've got plenty of time to claw this one back, but the -2 goal difference does not look good. Digital Esports currently in 14th, just behind Flow Up, and Be Humble in 15th. Lieda 16th, Back to Basics, Galatasaray, Memzinho, Ultra Instinct, Devils XI, One Mind, FC Famalicão, Black Panther, Crevena Zavada moved off the bottom of the table, and Hyper Spirit. So basically, If you're unfamiliar with what has happened in the VPG Esports Premier over the last few weeks, or the last week, there was a team accused and were found guilty of using cheats in the game, in-game on the VPG Esports Premier in competitive games, and they have therefore been kicked out of the tournament and they will not be returning. They have been banned. So, Hyper Spirit, they have been branded as cheaters on our leaderboard, and that they shall stay as they deserve. Moving on to the second round of fixtures, you can see there PMI taking some points away from Flow Up. Thunder AUK beating Digital Sports 5-1. PT Rangers winning 6-1 over SF Prolific. That's a big victory for the Portuguese side. Team Capri Carolesque with a 4-goal win over Memzinho Ball, who currently sit in 19th place on 8 points. Over Thrag 3, One Mind 0. And Fenerbahce 2, Lieda 1. So that's the league table as it stands. Very tight around the top half of the table. You can see there 3 points could take your side all the way from 9th to 2nd in just a matter of minutes. So it is very much early doors in the season. Still plenty of time for teams to get back on track, even if they are disappointed with their starts to the season. We are a little bit behind schedule on the first game of the day. Be Humble currently only just starting the first half of their game, so we do have about 6 minutes until kickoff. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over the second game of the evening, which will be, if I can get the graphic up for you guys, Fenerbahce versus Ultra Instinct. Fenerbahce not been the start they wanted to the season, but they are full of star-studded players, you know, players that we've talked about year in, year out, and they are always capable of slinging their way back up the table if they want to. And coming up against Ultra Instinct, one of the sides that, in my opinion, can always come up with the goods, can always, you know, surprise people with their football. They are a cracking side, currently sitting in 20th, which obviously, you know, they're not going to be too happy with that. Fenerbahce, well, they're going to be happy with us. Sorry, I was confusing Crevena with Fenerbahce for some reason. Fenerbahce having a cracking start to the season. My apologies. Currently sitting in 3rd with 8 games played and 16 points, tied with PMI. And yeah, wow. This is, I think, polar opposite to how they started last season. To be honest, you know, Emre and Ipan, they're 2 of the deadliest strikers in the league. We see it year in, year out. They always, you know, put on a performance together. So let's go through the 2 lineups. Obviously, we won't be getting into this game for a little bit, but we don't really have much else to do right now other than wait for the game to start. So we've got Berisha in goal. Ballon d'Or nominated goalkeeper. Berisha, what a player. Farouk at right back. Honke at centre back with Tyrone. Sarav at left back. CC22 at CDM with Luke and Birchie in the centre mid roles. Malik at Cam with Emre and Ipan at strikers. And moving on to Ultra Instinct. Marcus in goal. 3 at the back. Butra, Raven and Il Capitano. The 2 CDMs being Sol and Ivanovi. Yeah, Ivanov. That's fine. That's all we need. Fur and Cabazaz in the left and right mid position. Trasgu and Usama and Nazario. Oh my word. Honestly, it's been a long day today. As you could probably tell, I am butchering these names. Usama and Nazario at striker for Ultra Instinct. I do apologise, lads. I do apologise. Let's go over and have a look and see how Be Humble are getting on and whether we're going to be able to get into this game anytime soon. They're currently winning 3-1 in their game. I'm not actually too sure who it is against, but a great start for them. 3-1. We'll have to see how this game does indeed end, as we are watching the Be Humble point of view. Looks like it'll be a 3-point pickup for them here in this game as the clock runs down. Oh, that's an unlucky moment there for the goalkeeper. Made a big save and then unfortunately falls right into the path of the attacker. Not really too much you can do about that one if you're the goalkeeper. That is a goal conceded for Be Humble. I just want to make you aware this is not the Be Humble versus PMI game that we were hoping to see. That will be coming up just after this one. Nice over the top ball to Simpatia, Juro, Laurie. Ball being passed around. Nice Fra, Simpatia over the top ball to Pesiano. Lovely bit of play from Be Humble, but good save from the goalkeeper at the end of it. That's something that we're seeing a lot at the moment in VPG. The ball whipped in and then the header down to one of the strikers. We're seeing that being used quite a lot. Whether it's to confuse the defenders or maybe just get your striker a little... Oh my word, Juro. Calm yourself. That would have been absolutely outrageous. Page to Fra, ACM. Pesiano miscontrols it. Unfortunate. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to throw it to a very quick break before we do get into the first game of the evening. These guys still need to get back out into the lobby and get set up. So we'll be back very shortly. Thank you for being patient. We'll be back very shortly.
Flame. Flame.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the VPG Esports Premier. Don't know why they've got music on. We are ready for the first game of the evening. I do apologise for the delays. We're about 15 minutes behind schedule. It does happen sometimes, unfortunately. But what can you do? PMI versus Be Humble. Don't actually know. Are PMI live yet? They might not be. They are. Do they have music? They don't, but they don't have game sound either, so we won't go over there. Let's have a look and see if... Okay, it doesn't seem like they've got commentators on, so let's come over here. Be Humble versus PMI Esports. Here we go. Italy versus Spain. Let's see who's going to take this one. Valdi puts the ball forward. Anu. Now it's Laurie. Firing the ball out to the wing on the left. Juro. Anu. All cleared away up the other end of the field. What kind of stadium ambience is this? This is something that you find on YouTube. Mirak on the ball. Gian defends it well. Danny just about gets the ball. Let's turn this off. This is awful. Okay. Laura with a save there. Hangs on to the ball. Let me check Be Humble stream, see if they've actually got in-game sound on. And... they do. Let's Be Humble. I'm so silly. Let's just get on with the game. No in-game sound this time, unfortunately. It does happen sometimes. Sometimes the teams can't just listen to turn off commentators, keep in-game sound on, as in stadium ambience. It is what it is. Gian throws the ball upfield. Fran nods it on. Be Humble in the River Plate kit. PMI in the black kit. Pesiano. Anu. Back towards Page. Now it's Laurie. Playing that lobbed ball into the box, but can't find anybody. And PMI look to come away with the ball, but it is well defended in the midfield area from Be Humble to regain possession once again. Juro Anu now. Ball whipped to the back post. That looked like a good opportunity, but well defended. Cleared away by PMI, who can't come away with the ball this time. Still trying to find a way to hold on to that ball in the midfield. Zacko does well. Plays the ball through the midfield. Now it's Valdi. Danny. Alvarez now with a switch of play all the way to Morale. PMI doing a much better job at hanging on to the ball now. Just remaining patient. They know they've got plenty of time here in this game. They don't have to rush anything here. Laurie. Now it's Fra. Alvarez with a good tackle, and now it's Bazan playing it all the way back to the defence, where PMI can regain the ball once again and unfortunately throw away the possession. Some good pass and play here from Be Humble, but once again the end product maybe just a little bit rushed here from Be Humble. Laurie, good run on the wing, but can't come away with the ball. Good tackle from Krasitos. As he turns, looks for a pass to a teammate. Plays it back off the leg of Duro into touch for a throw-in. Alvarez. Nice pass into the midfield from Krasitos, who finds Morale in some room out on this left-hand side. Guillan with a good tackle once again, but Antonio brings the ball forward for his team. Zacko. Ball whipped in to the back post. Duro there once again to head it away. Bazan, lovely whipped ball into the middle. Now Stanley, unlucky. Looks to take the header on the full, but yeah, just not what he wanted. Might have gone for the volley instead, but yeah, not the outcome that PMI were looking for in that scenario. Laurie. Back to Lighty. Anu. Mr. Sympatia. And that will be the offside whistle being blown. It was a good idea, but mistimed pass, unfortunately, that time for Be Humble. No real chance for either side so far. Both teams trying their best to come up with a way to find the ball in behind, or Bazan. Nice ball over the top if he can get there. Lighty, though, turns and heads it away well. Ball back would Be Humble. Laurie. Alvarez, Krasitos. Now it's Antonio moving the ball forward. Merak to Zacko de Papas, who whips it in. Albi clears it away, and that one will go into touch for a corner kick this time. PMI maybe have some special tactics from the corner. Morale just going to turn and look to hit it, but straight into the wall of Be Humble players, blocking the potential angles for him. Anu, twisting and turning, finds Laurie. Page now to Sympatia once again. Morale this time with a good tackle. And PMI once again choose to take the ball back, hold on to possession, smart play. Don't want to be rushing anything too much. That's why they are one of the top teams in the league right now. Don't really want to be rushing anything. Danny. Anu with the interception as Be Humble looked to counter-attack. Awkward touch. Not too sure what happened there, but Page does win it back with a great interception. Ball played over the top. Moral once again. Absolutely pivotal for his team as Wakabayashi clears it forward. And now it's Balsan. Albivic defending really well, keeping that right-hand side locked down. Anu with an interception once again. Zero. Plenty of players in the middle. Chooses to send it all the way back to GN. Now it's Page. Ball whipped in. Alvarez clears away. And that will be the half-time whistle, where it will blow at 0-0. No goals yet in the first half of the first game of the evening. Be Humble and PMI still yet to really get any big chances. We'll have to see if that can change in the second half. Here we go, second half ready to get underway here. Be Humble, PMI Esports. We didn't manage to break the deadlock in the first half. Maybe we could see that happen in the second, though. Surely there's a goal to be seen here. I will say there has been a few patches. There has been a patch today which has tweaked the defendant. Whether that affects pro clubs, that is to be argued. You know, obviously there's a lot of skill player input with pro clubs, 11v11, but still you would like to think that, you know, potential nerfs to the tackling chances, the tackling chance, the jockey speed, stuff like that would definitely change the way that you play with your player. There's been a lot of defensive changes to make defending a little bit more easier, I think. Ball whipped in, lovely ball, Zacko de Papas, and it falls to Amu, but can't get the shot off. Valdi clears away, and into touch for a Be Humble throw-in, who have had the better of the lack of chances so far in this game. That was a really good opportunity for Anu, but couldn't find it. Laurie, lovely touch, takes the ball down the left-hand side, plays the ball into the midfield area for Page. Now Sympatia, twisted and turning. Needed to look for the pass a little bit earlier, I think. Pesiano definitely wanted it. He was in a good amount of space. Page with a lovely slide and tackle. Ball swung into a dangerous area. And Krazitos manages to take control of it. Bazan with the switch of play to Morrill. Now it's Antonio. Bazan. RB dribbling in the midfield area. Looking for the ideal pass. Antonio just forces it once again. I'm not too sure what's going on with PMI right now. A lot of the passes they're trying to go for are being forced a little bit. Not too sure if there's a little bit of miscommunication from the team or what, but they'll definitely need to get that under control if they do want to win this game. Lovely ball over the top. Caught the defence sleeping. Danny, lovely chance. Look for the Travella shot, but it is matched by Laura in goal with a massive save as it goes behind for a corner. Is there anything off the training ground here from PMI? They are setting up. Ball whipped in. It's the edge of the box, and yeah, that one just is not good enough. And maybe a chance will come for it for Be Humble, but not to be seen there as a good tackle. More of a heavy touch more than anything. Mirak, lovely little turn of pace. Now can he find someone in the box at the back post? Balsan there, looks to nod it down, but Laurie able to intercept, stop that from happening. Cresitos, Alvarez, into the feet of Danny. Page with the tackle, and Lighty clears it away. Zacko brings the ball forward, but does indeed get tackled once again and goes out into touch for a PMI throw-in. Antonio into the feet of Danny. Passes it on to Mirak, who's in plenty of space. Lovely shot, but is off the post into the path of Zacko de Papas, who finds the back of the net. A little bit unfortunate for Be Humble, but PMI, they find a way to find the first goal of the game. And even if it is a rebound off the post, I've got to be honest, it deserved the finish. And we do see a goal at the end of it. Can Be Humble answer back quickly? Only 19 minutes left on the clock. Not much time to do so. Pesiano with a chance. Looks to whip it in. Forces PMI to block it. And out for a corner kick now. What is the plan from this corner? Morel nods it away. Well defended by PMI, but they're going to have to defend across potentially here. Crooks fouled. Maybe the play on. If he wants it, Pesiano. Plenty of players in the box to the back post. Euro nods it down. Crisitos clears away. And back to Laurie once again, who puts it into the midfield area for Page. Fancy flick there is televised. And they clear away into the path of Lighty. And now Be Humble once again on the ball. As PMI regain it. Good tackle once again from Crisitos. Been very good defensively here in this game. Laurie, Anu. Still Anu. Played down to the left-hand side for Fra. But Alvarez does well once again. Off of Frine's touch for a PMI throw-in. Who might look for a little bit of time management now. If they can, because Be Humble, pressing heavily. Valdi clears away. Lighty nods it down for Pesiano. Chance, heavy touch. Zacco takes it away. The goal scorer looks to clear it away. Morale does manage to clear it away all the way up to the strikers. And the foul, or offside, sorry, will be the call from the referee. As Be Humble have the ball at their feet once again. Laurie. Morale gets the header over him. Anu. Now it's Laurie once again. Page with a chance. Ball whips to the back post. Balsan gets it clear. And you can see here, Be Humble, many players forward in attack. They just need to find the right person for it. And then they'll be able to find a goal. We'll have to see if they can do it. Pesiano tackled by Antonio, who clears it away. That's a really good pass upfield towards Danny. If he can find any teammates. Goes for Bazan, who goes for the Roulette Trivella, which Trivellas have been heavily nerfed in this patch. Probably not even worth going for at the moment. Antonio, oh, he's caught them out. Mirak with a chance to put this one dead and buried. It's a penalty. The shot comes out, hits the post, misses the target, but the slide tackle comes through. Mirak with a chance, seals the deal. PMI get all 3 points and win this one 2-0. Be Humble, they've been trying their absolute damnedest. They've been throwing players forward, but have been unable to break down the PMI defence. And what can you say other than that? PMI defending fantastically. Could be another goal. Danny misses the target. 1 minute left in this game as we look to move on to the next one. And it is all but a formality at this point as the full-time whistle blows. And that will be the win for PMI Esports as they get all 3 points. And Be Humble, they're going to be bitterly disappointed that they were unable to come out on top in that game. But that is the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Unfortunately, when you can't break down the defence, you're just not going to score goals. They did have a few chances, but, you know, it was always going to be difficult for them. We do have another game coming up for you, though, ladies and gentlemen. Fenerbache versus Ultra Instinct. Make sure you stay tuned. We're going to throw it to a quick break, and then we'll be right back with the second game of the evening. Don't go anywhere.
Flame. 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 flame.
Are you ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.
Himself at the keeper. TQ! Finland just found the first goal of the game.
Cruza de la defensa, Escocesa se le va a llevar José Bailón, José Bailón, ¡gol!
Il va le tirer, il est bien tiré, la tête et le but. Aïe aïe aïe, le premier but pour les Hollandais.
Estados Unidos, Hazard!
On le voit bien, il vient à plusieurs et la contre favorable. Ace qui se met sur le pied gauche, Ace le but. Ace le but. Goal!
Maybe with a chance to put England.
Grande Italia, grande noi! Andiamo in finale, andiamo in finale!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the VPG Esports Premier. I do apologise for the delays. Unfortunately, it does happen sometimes. Unfortunately, teams can get delayed in their games, and that can put us behind schedule. But we are just about ready to get underway with the second game of the evening, Fenerbahce versus Ultra Instinct. Should be a great game. Fenerbahce currently in third, looking to continue along their path to the top of the table. We'll have to see if they can do it though. Obviously we'll go over the teams once again as we already have this evening, just to go over it again for anybody that has just arrived to the stream. So starting off with Fenerbahce, Berisha, Farouk, Honke, Tyrone, Sarav, CC22, Luke, Birchie, Malik, Emre and Epan. And on the other side of things, we've got Marcus, Butcher, Raven, Il Capitano, Sol, Ivanov for Cabazaz, Trasgu, Usama, and Nazario. Don't know why that one always gets me. Nazario, such an easy one. But yeah, the two teams should just about be ready to start. I'm seeing them talking in chat, getting ready for their game. So let's see. Let's see if they're just about ready. Looks like all of Fenerbahce are pretty much ready to go. Let's see if Ultra Instinct are as well. Haven't seen anything in the chat yet from Ultra Instinct actually, so... Oh yeah, send Ultra Instinct. So they are all in lobby and ready. I think the invite is probably going to be sent out momentarily, and then we can get into the final game of the evening. As always, to apologise for the delays. No one likes to see the big delays. How many days until Christmas? Damn, we already counting down to Christmas already. It's only February. I think how many is there? Probably 310 or something like that, probably. I don't know. But whenever we watch Fenerbahce play, it always feels like Christmas has come early. Love seeing Berisha play. Love seeing Birchie, Luke, all of them, to be honest. Starmen, Epan and Emre, they're always a pleasure. We'll have to see how they get on in today's game, however, as they do have a tough task in Ultra Instinct, the Spanish side. Here we go. The invite, just about ready to be sent out. I think they'll probably start getting on it now, hopefully. And then we'll be able to get straight into the game. Before we do that, have a quick reminder of what we are looking at in terms of the league table. Fenerbahce currently in 3rd. And we are looking for their opponents. Ultra Instinct all the way down in 20th place. Averaging a point per game. 2 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. Not the start the Spanish side would have wanted. -6 in the goal difference. Fenerbahce, 3 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. And they are +4 on the goal difference. Not the highest of goal differences for the Turkish side. They're matched for goal difference only with one side in the top 10. And that is Team Capri Karalesk all the way down in 8th. We'll have to see how they do get on today, though. As you can see, Fenerbahce are going to be going with that navy kit, as they do like to. We will be watching the POV of the Fenerbahce side, so that'll make it nice and easy for us. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's ready. Fenerbahce versus Ultra Instinct. Fenerbahce in the blue kit. Ultra Instinct in the white. Nice and easy. Birchie to Lucas. Chance here. Straight off the bat. Great save from the goalkeeper. And pushed away. Oh, This is the only problem I have with watching Fenerbahce's stream, is they don't have the nameplates above the heads, and it does make it really difficult for me. So we're going to hop over to Ultra Instinct stream instead. I'd rather watch a stream without in-game sound than... we do have in-game sound here as well. Fantastic. Birchie to Epan. Lovely ball into the box. Marcos is there. Would have been offside. Goalkeeper does well. Comes to collect. And it will still be the same kits. Fenerbahce in the blue. Oh, no. Epan. Oh, that's frustrating. He didn't mean to do that. Could have very well punished Ultra Instinct there for going for the power goal kick. Or the power kick from the goalkeeper, whatever. Out of his hands. You know what I mean. Trasgu looks the ball in behind. Ivanov does well to the interception, but can't hold on to it. Emre. CC22. Tyrone. Nazario with the dummy, and Fur will clear it out into touch for a Fenerbahce throw-in. First time cross, not going to be reaching the intended target. Now it's Nazario. Ryan will pick up the ball once again for his team. Epan. Malik. Sol with a good tackle there. Puts his body in, wins the ball back for his team. El Joker. Cabazaz. Play on by the referee. They don't need it. Dummy by Nazario once again, ball nodded on to Cabazaz, but the free kick is given. The ball just being rushed a little bit there by Ultra Instinct. Nice ball over the top by Malik to Birchie. Plenty of plays in the middle. Really nice pass to Epan, who looks to go himself, but a good tackle. And Fur can take the ball away. As Ultra Instinct looking to move the ball quickly down the other end. Not looking to slow things down or waste any time. Ball goes out into touch for a throw-in. Ball goes long. Nazario. Now it's Usama with the shot. Berisha with a great save once again. That goalkeeper doing bits for this team as always. Fur nods it down. CC22 can clear it away. Switch of play from Trasgut. And now it's not Alvarez. Definitely not Alvarez. Trasgut. Sol. 25 minutes through. Still no one yet to break the deadlock. Both teams defending well. There have been chances. Both goalkeepers being called into action already. All played over the top. Honke there to receive it. CC22. Lovely pass all the way to Farouk. And now it's Emery. Malik, ball moving through the ranks here. Birchie back down towards Luke, who finds a little bit of space if he wants to use it with Farouk. But El Joker reads that pass, and Berisha, goalkeeper coming all the way out. Sweeper keeper. Nice driven pass into the path of Emery. Butra puts a tackle in, does well. And Fur will move the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper, Marcos. Fenerbache employing a very heavy press here in this game. Foul might have been given by the referee there, but Malik did kick it away. He would have had no chance at getting there, so I guess the referee wasn't interested. Ivanov. Nazario. Cabazaz. Now it's Uzama. Tyrone getting a foot in and doing well. Wins the ball back for his team. An absolute unit at the back. Emery turns, finds a pass to Malik. Birchie now looks to drive the ball towards Emery, but can't find him this time. Puts a tackle in and wins the ball back again. Tell you what, Fenerbahce tackling is on point today. Emery, ball falls to him nicely, goes to the roulette, falls to Farouk, but can't find the shot. Well defended by Ultra Instinct. They're defending. Both teams defended. Fantastic. Alvarez. Should I say not Alvarez. Usama. Green time finesse. Berisha called into action again as the corner comes out. Now a chance here for Ultra Instinct. So look for someone off the training ground. From a set piece. Fur nods on to Usama. Red time finish cleared away by Epan. And now maybe a good chance for Fenerbahce to counter. Sol with a great tackle. And now it's Usama being harassed by Malik. Oh, what a turn! Sends him to the shops, but can't go past the second player. And the ball will trickle out for a goal kick. Malik, Birchie, clock ticking down. Referee says that's all I need to see. Half-time whistle will be blown. And just like in the first game, this first half, goalless. Not what you want to see if you are a Fenerbahce fan. They've been doing very well up until this point. Please don't DC. That isn't what we want to see. Alright, brilliant. Thank goodness. Yeah, if you're a Fenerbahce fan, you're probably going to be a little bit disappointed that your team haven't scored a goal. But I will say this. Ultra Instinct, they've been great coming down the other end and defensively. They've tested Berisha numerous times. And I don't want to say Fenerbahce are lucky they've got a world-class goalkeeper, but when you've got a world-class goalkeeper, you do play, you know, your defence, they feel a little bit safer. They know if they do make a mistake here and there, Berisha will be there to not bail them out, but will be there to play his part. Ultra Instinct go long from kickoff, and nothing works there. Fenerbahce come away with the ball. Luke looks to turn. Sol with a great tackle as Alvarez gives it to Osama. And Ultra Instinct moves the ball back to the defence as Fenerbahce looking to press as always in their positions, pressing up the field as a team. Ivanov under pressure. Fur having to go long to Brutra. The options are slim. They are being forced to go long, but this is really good passing from Ultra Instinct. Ivanov maybe just rushes it a little bit there. Pass was never really on. Tyrone picks his pass, finds Farouk. Lovely ball played over the top for Emre. The high line, will it come to bite them in the bottom? Emre, lovely power. Well, it wasn't a power shot, but it was had plenty of power on it with the green time finish. Goalkeeper Marcos does well to save it once again. Emre nodded on by Honke. Cabazaz looks to clear. Now it's Farouk. La Croqueta. Saul gets a tackle in. Malik trying to be a nuisance. Emre to Malik. Can he find the finish at the end of it? It's bobbling around. Will it find the back of the net? Surely it will. Offside. Fenerbahce just throwing bodies in the box, just throwing everything they can at the ball. We're praying and hoping that the ball will go into the back of the net. It wouldn't have been a clean goal by a long way. And I definitely don't think that Ultra Instinct would deserve to concede a goal like that. Usama just unable to find passes at the moment. It's a nice driven pass into Trasgut, who finds the ball over the top to Alvarez. Ball whipped in. Nazario. Ivanov. No options on. Apart from the ball to the back post, which Farouk can clear away. Sama nods it down. Tyrone intercepts. And Ivanov cleans up the plate and regains possession for his team. Just under half an hour left on the clock. Still 0-0. Surely there's got to be a goal in this game somewhere. Tyrone. Oh no, the ball's been misplayed. And now maybe a chance for Ultra Instinct to get them while they're unawares. Catch Fenerbahce off guard. They won't get to this time, but they will win themselves a corner. Cabazaz, ball whipped in. Fur, balls to Luke, who nods it away. Farouk gets a little bit on it. El Joker can win the ball back for his team. Usama, with the shot, forces Berisha to make a save, and out for another Ultra Instinct corner. The pressure is mounting here for the Spanish side. Are they going to be able to find, well, I guess what you could say they deserve in this game? They have been putting Fenerbahce up against it. Emre, lovely turn. Doesn't have the pace to beat all the defenders by himself. Finds a pass to Farouk. Now it's Malik. Lovely pass to Ipan. Down to Emre! And that is why Fenerbahce are one of the best teams in the league to watch. Beautiful football. Lovely, well-communicated teamwork. Find the man on the overlap who passed it into the middle for the finish. Fenerbahce 1, Ultra Instinct 0. The deadlock has been broken. Emre with that goal. A lovely pass from Farouk on the overlap. Tyrone gives it to Malik, and this is where it starts to get scary for Ultra Instinct, because Fenerbahce now know that they can put a lot of pressure on here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Fenerbahce know they can put a lot of pressure on because Ultra Instinct have to throw players forward. Emre. Oh my word. You could nerf it as much as you like, he says. But he'll still find the Travella goal from out of nowhere. The goalkeeper beaten. Ball lobbed over his head. And that should be all 3 points signed and sealed for Fenerbahce. There could be another. Joker does well. As Marcos clears away up the other end of the field. Just 13 minutes left on the clock. Ultra Instinct have it in them. Can they find a way back into this one? It all starts with the one goal. We'll have to wait and see. Malik Sol with the interception. Now it's Butra. Ball sent up the other end of the field. Honke back to Berisha. Honke once again. Now it's Luke. Faruk. Malik again. Faruk once more to the back post. Down to Sarav. Ipan to Malik. Green time. Penalty. It is a penalty for Fenerbahce. And they could very well be looking at a 3-goal deficit. And they will be. Emre with the goal. And what can you really say? Do they deserve to be 3 goals down? I don't think so. But Fenerbahce, they have been absolutely clinical in the last 20 minutes or so. Finding the back of the net with all their chances. They just switched it up a gear. They found that 6th gear that no one thought they had. Well, I mean, we all know they have it. Week in, week out, they always find a way to turn doubters into believers. Farouk. Ball whipped in. Marcos there for the save. And they look to go forward again. Ipan to Sarav. Emre in the box waiting for him but can't find him. Good tackle. El Joker fires the ball forward. And now it's Usama. CC22. Looks to pass out wide. Trasgu finds the man out wide. Not Alvarez. Maybe 1 goal. Consolation maybe. No, that will be the full-time whistle. Being blown by the referee. Fenerbahce 3. Ultra Instinct 0. And, you know, as sad as it is for Ultra Instinct, who put on a fantastic performance, Fenerbahce just proved too much for them on this situation and will take home all 3 points. Another week of fantastic VPG Esports Premier action in the books, or another day. We still have another day to come. Thursday, we still have another day this week. Thursday, we will have more games for you here on the VPG Esports YouTube channel. Make sure to come and swing by. 8:45 PM start time, 9:15 for the second game. But yeah, what a fantastic way to close off another fantastic evening of VPG action. Fenerbahce 3, Ultra Instinct 0. Spanish side going to be disappointed, but they're always going to be up against it. Fenerbahce, one of the best teams in the league at the moment this season, and we'll have to see if they can continue on that upwards trend as we look to continue along the path of this season. But as always, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Massive thank you to all of you at home, all the admins, all the players, everything like that. And yeah, hopefully you have a lovely rest of your evening. Have a lovely Wednesday, and we'll see you Thursday evening for yet again some more virtual pro gaming esports premier action. As always, I've been George Overton. Have a lovely rest of your evening. I'll see you all on Thursday. Good night. Self out to the keeper. TQ! Finland have found the first goal of the game.
Luce de la defensa, Escorcesa se la va a llevar José Bailón, José Bailón, ¡gol!
Qui va le tirer, il est bien tiré, la tête et le but. Aïe aïe aïe, le premier but pour les Hollandais.
Estados Unidos, Hazard!
Ace qui se met sur le pied gauche, Ace le but. Ace le but. Goal.